Right. Hello, parents. I just wanted to send you kind of a end of the month update from drama where things are. I'll talk about general program opportunities, and then I'm going to quickly talk about what we did in grade 9, grade 10, grade 11. I like a video. It's just a bit more personal. So again, I'm Mr. Stamp, and I'm teaching them drama. So a couple little things about it. All the classes we did a lot of games, a lot of get know you. I mean, we do a lot of interactive stuff in the class. Something to know about, we did the project. We filmed the projects. One, so the students have kind of a record. Two, so if you ask them what they did in school and they tell you stuff, you can see a video. So there's going to be a section in Google Classroom available end of day today. It's called video clips. Whenever we do work in class, I upload videos. It's also good for me. Yeah, if they have a question about their mark or what have you, I can go back and look at it. And sometimes too, I really get caught up in the scene they're doing. So I need to go back and watch the video to really like evaluate it critically as opposed to just sit back and enjoy. A few things, general program. There are auditions coming up end of next week. I've shared with students the forms for it. We have 3 of our 4 plays we're auditioning for. One is the full length play in December called Coven, which is all about sort of like a Salem witch trials, but taking place in modern day sort of thing. Lighter comedy, but deals with some nice, great issues. Sort of think of like The Crucible, for example, but for youth. We have 2 one-act plays for the NTS Drama Festival. One is called Humanity 101, really looking at the robot versus organic nature of things as a dramatic piece. And then the other one is The Tie That Binds, and that is a person waking up in a mental institution after going through an accident and what have you. It's very psychological, very dramatic, and we're going to have a great time with like the lights and sounds. I do cast students who are in grade 9 and 10, so students should really consider going out for it. I love working with them on the plays grade 9, 10, and see them all the way up to 11, 12. And most of the 12s got their start in the earlier grades too. So they should consider it. We also will have roles in production. There's also opportunities to get into stage crew. Our school, our stage crew does a lot of things and it's a very big crew. And we have really great tech for them to work with. So that's a Google form I post on the class, but if you have any questions, email me. I'm now just going to talk about grade 9, grade 10, and then the grade 11, 12 course, what we did. So grade 9s, we did games, of course, at the start, a lot more with the 9s, and then we did Tableau, the frozen image, and now we're moving into dialogues, like 2-person scenes that are already written, but it's about how do they stage it? How do they work with character to have nice contrast? Appreciate the story and what we call the game of the scene, which is the fun or the thing that draws the audience in. Grade 10, what we did is first scenes, but with a bit of writing. So taking a scene and tweaking it to add elements of character, relationship, theme, time and place, as well as a notion of dramatic tension or uncertainty. And what we're going into now is rants, which is sort of a monologue assignment where they take something that's not bad at all, but they have to really convincingly rant about it and get emotional. And then that's a really fun assignment. I started off with a rant all about why I dislike puppies, and it's great fun, but it's really about getting emotion out of them, and they really enjoy the assignment. And then 11, 12s, we did first scenes for class. What we focused on there was character motivation. There's a structure called GOAT: goals, obstacles, tactics, and expectations, which is one of the techniques where we really get analytical with acting. Because again, acting is not a magic intuitive thing. It's really, you break down, you do the homework or the table work, as we say. And so we worked on that. We're doing a lot more work with like improv, but for story building and understanding those story components and then how to bring that back into theater, into writing, because improv or devised theater is really the way most theater nowadays is made. It's not the traditional writer sitting down. And then finally, well, the next thing we're kind of going to, they haven't really unleashed this yet upon them, is site-specific theater. So we're going to start looking at theater, really breaking out of the, recreating a screen-based thing on a stage, but actually making immersive experiences and working from those places to inspire content. Um, feel free to email me with any questions, or you know what, if you if there's if you like this video format, that sort of thing, let me know. If you do have more questions about the extracurricular opportunities, but we have a lot at this school. But 3 of the 4 plays, the auditions are coming up, and I'm actually going to email all students who signed up for an audition a couple of the instructions for how to go through the audition, such as that it's a dramatic read, not a memorized monologue, and all those other things. I will send them that. All right. Thank you very much, and see you in a couple weeks. Bye.